our lovely family has come together for a very special and important moment within the development of Kana and her relationship and Kobayashi's relationship and understanding towards these beings, I guess we'll say, that she brought in, and now has to kind of look after and fully care for through the school festival and everything that happened. And it was a very touching and cute moment, and I absolutely adored it and loved it. And it came to some sort of like acceptance almost of the new position that she truly has found herself in, having to go through this before with Toru and now having to fully go through it with Kana. I think it puts them in a really strong and healthy position. Where do we head next? I don't know. I'm hopeful, I guess, for the fact that maybe Elmo would come in here, being introduced and then kind of not having a purpose much outside of it just yet. Would be nice to kind of get a little more on that and maybe incorporate her a little bit, unless she's just going to be used in some sort of way as like Lakoa is kind of on the side and like maybe comes in at different moments. But we'll have to wait, I guess, and see. I am very excited for some more fun times. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If you like it all, like and subscribe to Mounts, may feel free to stick around for the discussion. Leave me comments at this better series. We go episode 10. Are we on 10 already? Damn. Christmas. Oh, why are we in English? Uh-oh. Oh, those are just subtitles. What am I doing? All right, lock in. Lock in. We're up to our rest time. Oh, but Kana gets to see all the food, so that's all that matters. That'd be fun. A little dragon performance. I think they want that. That's cute. If you get compensated properly, Kana's down too. You know, I feel like Toro can't be trusted sometimes, but this is something I trust her with. I think she'll do a great job. My friends of two. Oh, we're gonna recruit the kids into this. Mind you. Yeah, you're too easy. Ah, little need you. Damn. Busy. Just use her as then the joke every time. Yeah, and you'll enjoy it. So we have to write. It's not even like something scripted already. We're fully writing what we're doing. No. No. We're actually gonna need Toro to be the voice of reason. Wow, that's helpful. Yeah, I think play was kind of what I was expecting. The style's so cool for this. Visions of a better life. That's cute and all, but like, how do we visually display this in a play? Oh, it's like you guys, you come from the sky. No, no, no. Wow. You don't want to hear any others? You just want to go with it? What is Fafnir's role of this? Oh, okay. I am authority. Yeah, that's fair. No. He's really. I don't think this will work. I don't think this will work. No. I just don't match up with your vision. Actually, I weirdly feel like that would work. Ugh. The same problem we've had since the beginning. Do we think Kana can do it? I mean, she's adorable. Oh my god. This is what we needed. Thank you. Hopefully that's not a sign towards the fact that she won't be able to come. Well, that's true. We also gotta give Kana some other lines. Uh-oh. We will follow through on my vision. I like the vision though. I see the vision, really. What is she doing? What an angle. No. Yeah, how does he enter for you then? The what? Ask Kobayashi that. Uh-oh. We're just gonna make one. So stupid. They just like, where did they make, they just built us. What are you doing? The story's not very fun though. It's not even the same, no. I don't like that idea. I'm for Team Magical Girl. That sounds great. Well, that looks fun. That would work for you too. This is just a mess. This is just not gonna work. Chilling by our new fireplace. Couple days, probably. It's so stupid. Oh no, this is gonna be a fucking disaster. I hope they don't. I hope they don't make it good. I hope it's just a complete train wreck. Oh no. So far, so normal. Adorable as ever. Remembers her lines. Aw. They just introduced it all. Okay. Just combined everything. Your wife? You're like 7. Oh! This is wonderful. Yes. Help me one, sure. Oh. Good reasons, good reasons. Ugh. It doesn't work with the script, come on. Magic before their eyes. Okay. The star of the show for the old men. The production is crazy. Yeah, she was literally there for a couple seconds. I got this. She's got it. All the power. Of course, the bad guy shows up. This doesn't have a very holiday feel to it, I would like to say. Source of corruption. Oh no, oh no. Bro. It's so fucking dumb. It's so stupid. Just accept it. They're really into it. Way more, way more than I thought. Well done. It didn't have a very Christmas feel to it, but it was a successful play. The audience enjoyed it. It did its thing, you know? Crazy budget, crazy budget. So we get to eat now? After party? No, we just get kicked out now. That was interesting. What a lovely feast for them all. Look at everything from a top-down view. Best place for a drink. Aww.
クリスマスプレゼント？はい、小林さんのために腰痛によく効く薬をご用意しました。マジで？それは助かる。
Just her tail? Okay, what the fuck is that?
必要なものなんです。すりつぶして腰に塗ってください。効果抜群ですよ。ああ、劇を見てた時は不安でいっぱいで、いつ止めに入ろうかとか考えたんだけど。
I gotta have some faith in those.
でも
Yeah.
みんな喜んでた。本当お疲れ様。
Of course, a classic. Got us know.
私からもクリスマスプレゼント。
Is it food?
何ですか？メリークリスマス。
Oh, the scarf. 'Oh no. Don't go investigate. Go back to sleep, Kana. Go to sleep.
近づけない。
Awesome episode. So good. I want to say my favorite, at least in terms of just like comedy and being so straight stupid. It was so fun. There's so much going on. It doesn't have like the story elements almost of like progression within a lot of the characters and stuff, and well it does, but like it doesn't have like those like sweet wholesome like lesson taught like kind of episodes and moments that like a few of the other ones have had, but it doesn't need that because you know we can have those every now and then and instead we can just be stupid for a certain portion. And I love that. I love the idea of just not committing to traditional story and being we're beings in ourselves that are so unique and creative and different, and especially having people that are otherworldly literally like be here, you take that to full advantage, right? And the fact that they allow them to do that, and we wrote this in a way that allows for those characters to really shine and be so different, allows them to sit here and use their actual magic and transformations and all the abilities that they have to their disposal that normal people wouldn't, I think is great. Allow them, people who don't understand this world maybe at its fullest level, to still just have fun and create things that are enjoyable for them, and work to allow everybody that was involved in the creative process of this to each have individual like little moments and things that they cared so much about that allowed all to come into one and create what the story actually was by having the little pieces of like, I want a magical girl in here, or I want this part of the story, or I want this thing, and allowing them all to get those unique things involved, I think are so good. And just the overall commitment to allowing them to not stay on path with a normal story within the world and allow it to just be bad, right? Like the story, it's like it's all bad. You're appeasing an audience that's not great, right? Because they're just older anyway, so they're not going to be able to, they might be more critical, but when they end up seeing some shit that they've never seen before, it might actually be really fun. And even if it tanked and it just bombed in front of all of these people, I think it would have been hilarious, at least for us as viewers, to just watch them create an absolute shitstorm, which it was. And I absolutely loved it. Seeing Kobayashi slowly come to terms and just accept it over time too was so good. Just be like, whatever, like there's nothing else I could do. And even by the end, just being content with that, I think was so good. This will be relatively short as a discussion because there's not much to discuss outside of how funny everything ended up kind of being. But throwing this task right onto her, I think, is great. My favorite moments of like every episode are always just the faces Kana makes when she sees like food and stuff. I think it's just so adorable. But you got to put on a show for the elderly, and it'll be fun, so go for it. So we have to assemble the team. Kobayashi's busy, and I love just bringing the group back together. The show is really interesting because each of the characters have little distinct things about them, and chemistry almost with another sort of person that allows things to really shine. And we get that here, where everybody kind of like has the people that they tease at, or just have things about them that they want to bring forward that allows their personality to showcase itself, that others might be off-put by, with Fafnir specifically. I mean, I guess even the others, and Lakoa trying to be overly kind of like exposed and sexual with a lot of the things that she does or ideas that she has, and Elma always having to relate to like food or something, and them all just kind of putting each other down, not standing for it is great. The director roles here and messing around are really fun. Oh, first we actually get this, the little story to display what it would be. I love the style of this. I think it looks really excellent. And I'm glad that they gave us these visual representations because it allows us to realize that like within an actual story itself, it probably wouldn't work too well, like as a play. Well, it definitely could, but like, I just feel like the immersion that you almost can get of seeing something like a memory versus what's on stage as a play, like would just work better in this sort of format as opposed to being a play. So I was struggling to see how they would plan to display any of that. It would work well if they have to ascend to the sky because they would just take out their wings and fly on up. But the rest, I just didn't see. It just doesn't feel like them, right? It's not chaotic. It's not fun. It's nothing that describes them. So here's our director who has no tolerance for anything. Everybody's displays are just awful and don't match up in the slightest. And I love how cruel he can be until they're like, we got to switch this up. We need somebody else to do this. Switching him into this outfit's crazy. Fafnir reads to try and understand the story, but instead we're just like, fuck it, throw Kana in the outfit. She's adorable. Absolutely love it. Even if she can't play the role. Practice one line over and over. Came up with the scripts, and here we go. I love, what is she? I love when the characters just look up because of how round their heads are. We don't have a chimney. How the hell's Santa gonna Let's just create one. And kind of gets her own personal fireplace and everything too, which is great. I love just being able to create a set out of fucking nothing. And the constant disputes between everybody, the different ideas that we have that ultimately do just come to life and become one at one point. How's Santa ever gonna see us putting all these fucking signs down here? I love it. And here comes the nightmare of what is the play. And it's just straight hilarious all around, incorporating everything and anything that you could think of. Nothing is the norm. The old people thinking everything that we utilize within this is CG, taking a liking to Lakoa, of course, the old men would. It's only natural. It only makes sense. Bringing out the enemy, bringing them in here. I love, the most impressive part is the fact that, like, all the kids and everything in it remembered all their lines, I think. Definitely the most impressive thing of it. But just a nightmare. And I love how much they like Kobayashi. What the fuck is going on here? We're just letting them go with it. All is good. Great job. Proud of them. Love that. And we get to have an after party and everybody gets to hang out and fuck around, which is great. Let's go for a night ride. This is sweet too. Utilizing Tora, which is something that she absolutely would want to do here. Just to get the best view in the city, of course, especially on a holiday on such a great night. Great spot to drink as well. I love that she brings out this present of this tiny ass thing. And it's just so bad. You have to censor whatever it is. I thought it was going to be like part of her tale or something. And she was going to say like, you know, if you eat this, it actually does help with all of this. It's like medical taste. Stick to her stomach looking at it though. You did well. Kind of just put her trust in you. And that's a little bit of growth once again, right? You don't believe in these people. Their ideas are so crazy and otherworldly, but instead at the end of the day, just let it last, let it go. Let it play out, and we'll just deal with everything later. Even if they have to expose themselves as dragons and all this, the old people weren't really catching on, and it worked out for the better. Everyone's happy as we get a little bit of snow. Here's your present, and she ties it around to her here, which is a really, really cute. I love this too. Sneaking in to give her a gift. Can't even look. It has to be wide awake all the way through. So Kobayashi is not getting any sleep. Hopefully they show us at some point what she gave her. That'd be cute. A quick one, but that's all we really need to kind of get this episode across. It was fun. I had a ton of fun if it wasn't apparent enough, and I hope you guys did as well. If you liked it, I'll like and subscribe. If you feel free to check out the channel and comments to this series. I'll be back for episode 11 next week. Have a great one. Peace.